We are back. This is Mountain Connections, and right now we are speaking with Jodi Vleck. She's founder and CEO of Beta Wealth Group. Jodi, thanks for being here with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
It's great to see you, great to connect with you virtually. Tell me more about Beta Wealth Group.
Well, we're a wealth management firm and we've been in business for a little over 20 years now. And we recently added a new location to Park City. So we're very excited about that.
Which is very exciting. So tell me more about this new location and where are some of your other locations?
Well, we're originally from San Diego, so most of whom we work with are technology executives and technology employees down in San Diego, anywhere from a Qualcomm to Illumina to Hewlett-Packard, just a lot of great companies down in San Diego. And we've recently added a location here in Park City. A lot of what we do is wealth management, from helping employees understand their executive compensation packages to understanding how to manage a stock that maybe they're overweight within their company. Could be a Qualcomm stock or a Illumina stock that maybe has become a very large portion of their portfolio, which is always a good problem. But how do you manage that and mitigate taxes and also mitigate some risk? Yeah.
And now bringing Beta Wealth Group to Park City means you'll be able to help many individuals here locally. You mentioned Beta Wealth Group is described as a boutique wealth management firm. What exactly does that mean, and how is this very beneficial to your clients?
You know, it's in our industry, there tends to be this kind of accumulation of assets under management is a priority. And I've always wanted to make sure our firm stays a boutique feel. And what that means is the clients we take on, we know their names. I can have a client call and say, Jodi, this is Tom. Do you remember me? Of course I do. I was at your daughter's birthday party 6 months ago. You know, I know our clients. I know a lot of what they've got going on in their personal and their professional life, their long-term goals, their short-term goals. And when they pick up the phone to call us, we know who they are. And, you know, it also comes down to portfolio construction. I can look at a company and a stock and go, you know what? I know this family would love having this stock in their portfolio. And I also know maybe this family would not like that stock in their portfolio. It could be for some clients may have environmental, social governance reasons to why they don't want to own certain companies. Others may say I'm not as it's not as a high priority from an investment perspective. It can kind of be all over, and we're able to customize and really kind of tailor to what makes sense for the specific household or the specific family. My goal is to continue to stay a boutique firm, and what that means is that we're just a little more selective on who we work with. And our clients, it's not a one-way street. We talk to our clients half a dozen to a dozen times a year. So we want to make sure that we have a good collaborative relationship currently and going forward. So we want to make sure they're a good fit and we're a good fit for them.
And in regards to COVID-19, how have your clients' priorities and goals shifted, and what have you had to change as a business because of this pandemic?
Learn how to work with Zoom. But again, with most of our clients working in the technology sector, it was really easy for us to transition. There was no hiccup. Our office has always been a paperless office. We've always been very tech forward with adoption of a lot of technology. And we're very quick to adapt digital signature to, like I said, paperless, which means we scan everything and shred, and also video format. I think from a planning perspective, it hasn't changed. This is part of what we do, is help clients prepare for whatever that black swan event is, and who would have guessed such an event. But it's not been disruptive from our clients' short-term and long-term planning. Now, it doesn't mean that the investments that we look at don't shift and change. There's a lot of changes we're making along the way, and it can be from, you know, if markets are volatile, should we look at tax loss harvesting for clients? Should we look at Roth conversions? Have we evaluated, does a client, and should they be looking at health savings account? Is there stocks that we think that we didn't like a couple months ago that maybe have dropped in value enough that maybe they're attractive for the client's portfolios? So all these things are kind of behind the scenes, but for clients, for them, it's just continue going along. I think one of the bigger shifts for clients this year has been needs for income. They're not spending any money. And, there's a handful of clients do some home projects, but for the most part, our clients aren't able to travel and spend money on travel. So we've seen a lot of clients call and say, hey, can you reduce my monthly outlay because we're not taking that trip to Europe this year, and hopefully they do next year. So hold on to the money till next year. So that's been the bigger shift, not really anything from a planning perspective or an investment perspective.
And now you have this expansion in Park City. You mentioned that most of your business right now you're doing virtually, but will you have an actual brick and mortar location right here in our local town?
Eventually I will, yes. I don't currently right now have a brick and mortar office. We have 2 offices in San Diego and hope to add one here. We just recently moved here with my kids. I have 2 boys that go to school, one at Ecker Middle and one at Parley's. It's been a phenomenal experience. The schools have been absolutely wonderful. So we're excited to be here, and I'm just really kind of digging into the community, the needs from a wealth management perspective. There's been a lot of others that have moved here even prior to COVID, because Park City is such an amazing place. Now, I'm not saying San Diego isn't gorgeous also, but we absolutely love Park City. Our family loves Park City. My boys are on the ski team, and we just really love the community. And so I'm really entrenching, trying to figure out where the wealth management need is. And there's a little bit different demographics here, which is exciting. But also, even though the demographics are a little different than San Diego, there's also still that need to have someone that's a fiduciary putting together a financial plan and helping them meet their goals, both the short term and the long term. And even like right now, we have lots of clients calling saying, should I refinance? I've noticed rates have come down. Well, let's run the numbers. Does it make sense? And where's your break even? And so it's not always investment management, but it's that kind of day-to-day financial planning and really making sure we're keeping track of the nickels and dimes that are going on in a client's financial life.
And you've been in this business managing portfolios, helping individuals manage their wealth for many, many years. I think over 20 years. You've been doing this very successfully. You've won some awards like Top Wealth Advisor Mom. Is this something you always dreamed of doing?
It's not that I set out in college to do this, but as I got into this career, I became very passionate about it. Originally, I was a government economics teacher and transitioned into the wealth management, and I absolutely love it. It is a lot like teaching, where it's talking to clients day to day about their money and the best ways to manage it. And I've really grown to love it. And we've gone from a firm of 0 to one of the largest firms in San Diego, which is super exciting. It was very all holistic. We don't market anyone. We really let our clients be our advocates, let them talk about how well we've done for them, and let them talk to their colleagues. And that's really how we've grown, and we want to continue to grow in that fashion. So it's been great. And again, I think as a firm, we truly believe in karma. If we just take really good care of our clients and do all the things that financial planners should be doing, the world has kind of a way of rewarding you and supporting your business and your goals. So it's gone really well.
And Jodi, how can we connect with you and find out more information about Beta Wealth Group?
Definitely, you can give me a call. You can find me on the website, betawealthgroup.com. We're on LinkedIn. There's definitely several ways to find us. And I am, here. I'm doing a lot of these Zoom meetings. I could sit in these Zoom meetings for 7, 8, 9 hours a day. And I do think this has been nice. The Zoom meeting's been great with clients because they can say, Jodi, can I jump on a call with you today? And I'm a little bit more accessible versus having to drive into my office and meet with me. But I do miss the face-to-face interaction. It's nice to really kind of sit with someone across the table and make sure they're understanding what we're talking about, and that there's a good depth of understanding of where things are at. And things are chaotic. I mean, we look at the market today and it's down 600 points. So, it's anticipated to probably be a little bit more volatile as we get closer to the election. And so it can be a little scary for clients right now. for all reasons. I mean, we're all living in it. So, but yes, they can always contact me, or like I said, email me, and we can schedule some time to block for us to have a one-on-one conversation.
Well, thank you so much, Jodi Vleck, founder and CEO of Beta Wealth Group, for joining us today. It's exciting that they're expanding to Park City. If you want more information, you can find it at their website, betawealthgroup.com. We'll be back with more right after this.